Quat tiden the Eivor.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
I want to see the Alliance map. My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd. But we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That will make my work easier.
What say you then?
I'll go now. Do you know where I might find Jor and Ljuvina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Come to me.
Painful.
Välkommen upp, Stilberg!
Man your oars. You must row in these waters. Sing us a song. Sail! We'll share a tale.
Some years ago, I took to sea with a sword dancer called Eid. A brooding warrior with a face of stone and oak-hard arms. On a raid in Courland, we shored up along the edge of a forest and explored until we came to People Pots, a large farm. It was night and all were asleep, so we set about plundering the place in the quiet of eve, taking sheep and goats as we pleased. It was then that Egil saw a farmhand and pressed the boy for the family's hidden silver. The farmhand squawked like a crow. Being hid beneath an anvil at the smith's forge, the silver was no trouble to lift. In secret, we took it and the boy back to the ship. It was then that Egil grew sad, for when the farmers woke with the crack of day, they would know they had been robbed, but not by whom. So Egil ordered 3 of us to follow him back to the sleep-hushed hamlet. As we burnt the houses, Egil shouted his name. I am Egil, son of Skatlagrim, and I am the man who deprives you of...
Hush now.
Signer!
Let the sail out! Where you at the good part yet?
I am Egil, son of Skatlagrim, and I am the man who deprives you of everything but your life. I never sailed with Egil again.
You Salskulls got a story.
Soma of Grantebridge. For a time, all the eldermen of England wanted her dead. A bounty on her head the size of Yggdrasil. So she met with the leader of the South Gerwins and told their king Ruff, say that you killed me. Proclaim it to all of the lands. Ruff answered, no one will believe me. And Soma shook her head. Invite them. Here, you will burn me on a pyre for all to see. So they came, the nobles of East Anglia, north and south of Mercia of Wessex. They wished to see Guthrum's Valkyrie die. Before all, King Ruff pronounced her guilty.
Hold on, good Skjald. All right, back to the story. We can continue later. Well, what?
Before all, King Ruff pronounced her guilty of murder and sentenced her to death. Then they put her on a boat and set it afire. Yet Soma had constructed a trap beneath the pyre. She released herself into the murky waters and swam to a bramble. Muddy and wet, she waited in the thorns for night to fall. She then returned to Cambridge as a shadow walker. She entered the city and stole into the king's chamber and took the head of Ruff, shouting, traitors of Soma, wear no heads! The Saxons thought Soma a ghost, a spirit who kills, a curse invincible to fire and death.
sailing here, Avon!
What a leader, my Soma.
Death follows in my wake. I do not seek it out, but it is always there.
Run up the
Nipping at my
stairs!
heels. Faithful hound.
Down, sail!
Billy was my
To
first
your
kill.
horns!
He was 12. I was 6. He beat me every day. To my eternal shame. One day, I'd had enough. I decided to play a trick on him. I stole his mother's torque and tied it to the tail of the Jarl's horse. Then I let him chase me into the stables, where I hid. He saw the torque and went for it. And when he did, I took my stick and whipped that stallion right in the balls. The stallion bucked, kicked Gilly right in the face. He never bullied me again after that. You know, because he was dead. That was the end of Gilly's saga.
We need an epic tale.
Who among you has heard the tale of
Kraken?
It is a real beast, I tell you. I saw it with my own eyes, a long time ago. I
Let
had
the
barely a
sail
hair
out!
on my chin. I was out whaling, painting the sea red as we dragged our quarry back to the village by its fin. Fine old grey. Huge he was, but the boat slowed down some. Then stopped, and soon started moving against the current. We were stunned into
Fortifications
silence.
there,
Oil
Eivor.
skies slow death sometimes, and often they make a last bid to escape. So I checked its bindings, and there it was, the Kraken, its arm wrapped around the whale, pulling it down to the depths, and us with it. I slashed the rope, releasing the whale, and as quickly as it came, the monster disappeared, dragging its dinner into the icy waters. Vanished completely. It took me another season to master the desire to go whaling again.
there a sea scum?
Estrid spoke often of the teachings of Christ. I found them cold and strange, hidden in word tangles of a sacred tongue. The common folk do not even know the language they worship in. They listen but do not understand, despite...
In my youth, I remember hearing the story of Calder.
You lot have not fought a full campaign under Halfdan's banner, I would wager. Let me tell you what it was like. Rarely was there a song of swords when Halfdan set forth. Smart Saxons submitted, and the brave were butchered. Soon, his reputation reached the hinterlands, well before the man himself arrived. And Saxons awaited him with riches, not steel. Halfdan's march through England was unstoppable. Everyone bows to a king until his back is turned. Even glorious kings who have not known treason will do so in time. Halfdan had to ensure that what was his would remain so. One by one, I saw him entrust a city or a village to his older, loyal followers. Until it came to me. Until East Anglia. I accepted my charge. There are those who bemoan not being able to fight and die on the field. But Halfdan needed us alive. He knew the better, younger fighters should remain at his side, while his wizened Drengr served as his eyes across these lands.
Strike up a tune.
To your friend, dark is the shadow, and disorder of the land. And robbed outlaw bid for a crow's grave legacy and life.
More sail!
The young wish to fight, fetter and defeat these baleful birds. The king's whole found bereft of kings, were it not the two-faced sing. Curved tongue rice resound, conniving crow with eagle ambition.
Oh, this must be Jorvik. The Order of Ancients lurk in its streets and alleys. My old friends Jor and Ljuvina live here. Let's put in here! Jor and Ljuvina settled near this harbor. Someone